Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for the 19th of November, Tuesday. And today was another fun day in the markets. We had 3 trades, and ironically, the same as yesterday, we pulled 3 points out of the markets. First trade was a long up here. We ended up taking profits on it fairly quickly, and then the market just continued going. It was definitely a trade that probably should have been held a little bit longer, but at the same hand, we didn't chase anything after it did keep going higher. And that's one of the things that I do, try to, I try to make happen. Is when I do take profits on a trade, that trade is over and I'm looking for something else. It came up a little higher and consolidated and moved even higher. So it was definitely pretty interesting as far as that first trade goes. Second trade was we ended up getting short and riding it down a little bit and taking profits on it rather quickly, and then price basically moved sideways and then went even lower. We got short here. We were able to write that down. We did get short again up here, but we were playing protection. So when it did come back up, we took like a tick profit out of that, and then price did come up and then turn right back over, and that's okay. Sometimes you see something different in the market and it ends up, hey, you were correct, you just had to wait a little bit longer, but I didn't want once you get in profit, I didn't want to give it back, and it just so happened that that's what happened. But the market was very choppy, and sometimes, or a lot of times, the market is doing something and the market is going to do whatever it wants to do. And all we are as retail traders is, we're trying to jump onto the waves that the market creates. Just like, when you're in a boat, when you're, say for example, when you're skiing, when you're right behind the boat, it's very smooth because the boat, creates waves that go out. So it's very smooth when you're right behind the boat. But when you go out, there's a little bit more choppiness. And it's the same concept basically. Definitely much more difficult to apply in the markets, but the same concept. Hopefully that makes sense. Makes sense to me. But I just wanted to get across, you might take profits a little early, and we don't want to get in the habit of doing that. But when they do happen, it's because the market's doing something that you weren't really looking for, and you have to, step back and kind of look at it and say, well, what is the market trying to do? And that's really what a good trader does, in my opinion. Something like that. When the market's doing something different, you don't just start placing trades willy-nilly and hope that something happens. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of what I was talking about. I think it's something important, something to really take heed, something to really listen to. So hopefully you got something out of it. You can always leave comments below the video. You can also email me directly as well. Whichever way you want to ask the question is totally fine with me. My email address is support@abusinesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.